Hello, welcome back to Suburban Hunt 365. I've got the whole crew with me today, guys. This is a treat. Of course, you know me, DJ. We got Jersey, and we got the GOAT himself, Dave Thompson, over there, guys. So if you're watching this, it is opening day of turkey for 2024 here in Tennessee. So I'm out in the woods right now because that's where we should be, right?
Yes,
yeah.
But you will be for in the morning.
I will.
The Adonis and I have a little bit of boot sale we're doing.
That's right. So they're gonna be repping the merch that we got while I'm out there in the woods. These guys are awesome because I'm not doing that. I'm going to the woods.
I'm not calling for them. I'm not scared.
It means I'm not gonna get nothing, right? no birds for me. The goat's not there.
Don't say
the goat's not there.
Don't say that.
Oh no, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. So what I wanted to do first off is introduce our podcast area.
Yes.
Because this is exactly where we're going to do it. Guys, we will be firing up a podcast not too long from now, and it's going to be just as diverse as our channel. We're going to have fishing, hunting, shooting, cooking,
A lot of talking about it. A lot of talking about it too, which is great too. The new rules, regulations. How can it affect us? What can you do for your hunts? What can you do personally for your areas? We're going to talk about all this stuff. It's time to let them know the little secrets that I've been doing my whole life that I've taught you guys, and what we have so much fun doing. So that's what it's all about.
It is, and it's the little things that separate success versus not. And it's the little things that make you enjoy the hunt or not. And it's those things. And for those of you guys that really enjoy those podcast style media, we're definitely going to have that for you soon.
Oh yeah.
But there again, guys, we've been doing this now. This is the fourth year.
As who we are, LL'd up, being, life and love. And for me, of course, I've always done the silliness. You've known me for many years. And then the encouragement from Dale was like, let's take this to where it's supposed to be.
Let's move it. But Suburban Hunt's been online for 3 years now. For the turkey, for the solid 3 years. So what I'd like to do today is let's go back in those 3 years and let's check out some turkey stuff, right? Let's look, you guys hear us talk about it. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's some shenanigans in it.
So the very first time our boy right here, Jersey, went out hunting, the GOAT helped him out. It's a good time, yeah?
I'm still doing it.
Still, that's right.
30 years and I haven't gotten
It's like the addiction is real.
I can't stop doing it, he said.
The addiction is real.
So, hey guys, check this out. We'll have the links above each one of these clips as we go through, but this is Jersey's first bird back in 2021.
What do you say about that, big man?
Let's get more.
Can't never wipe a smile off
Let's
his face
get more.
Can't wipe a smile off his face, like he just said.
I
still doing
can't.
it.
I'm still smiling.
Still addicted.
Still addicted.
I'm still smiling.
Now, this is one of your good birds here.
Yeah, well, the next one's coming up. Part of the next two clips you guys are going to see is actually proof that videoing your hunts, especially solo, because in that first one, we had 4 guys in that blind, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Pentagon. Just so if y'all, links are down below. But we had 4 grown men in that blind, 2 shooters, a caller, and a video. Because early on, Adonis was shooting. He wasn't a cameraman at the time.
No.
He was just getting his feet
Well, his
wet.
first bird, of
So
course.
his first bird, right? We weren't worried about having him do a camera.
That was the addiction.
That's when we got him hooked,
Yeah.
So the next ones you're gonna see myself and then Dave as well, videoing our own hunts by ourselves, and that was really an awakening of how difficult this is.
Yes.
You see guys on YouTube, it's like, okay, I can't see the turkey, I can't see the deer, or that's a terrible shot, or anything like that. But
It's
man,
hard.
until you've done it, you really don't
Bunch of
understand.
amateur boys, yeah.
Hey,
man.
even having a film guy, it's still hard
It's
sometimes
still
to
hard.
get those shots.
Because
it just is.
It
You're in the
happens
so fast.
so fast
So
every
fast.
time. So, all right. So this next one, we're still in 2021 here. All in all, 21 was a pretty good year for us.
Really
So, so this is my first actual self-film turkey hunt. Check it out. Hey guys, just real quick. This bird has not been cooperating with me at all. It came up from behind me on my left-hand side where you can see these trees are next to the blind, and you can see there's no shot on the field right there. So he walks across that field into the other wood line, and he just hangs out there for like 25, almost 30 minutes. I'm waiting for this bird, waiting for this bird, waiting for this bird, and he just doesn't want to step out into the field. And what you're not going to be able to hear it in the video, but there's a gobble that turkey sounds off, and all of a sudden he looks up and he starts looking towards that gobble, and then he acts like he's going to go start walking towards that gobble. I can't wait any longer. That's it. Fast. It was a big.
Fast.
But see, the problem with that one for me was you never saw the bird come out. You know, so
No,
you see
he was
all
only
these
in the
YouTubes,
dark, but
he
you
was,
could see.
man, I could see him clear as day with my beat, everything's fine, but he wouldn't step out into that field for that camera. And you know, it's I'm super hyper focused on getting that.
you're ready. You know
Oh.
he's right there. So I mean, like,
Oh.
why am I waiting for anything else? I need to go ahead and get him right now.
Oh.
And it happens once
It
again.
is so fast, absolutely so fast. Yeah, as soon as he turned his head, was headed the other way. No, son,
Lights out.
no, son.
Like it's gonna be like Tyson on Jake Paul.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
What's
So-
the next clip? What
So
we
this
got?
next one, it's against 21, but this is where is one of your first films.
Oh yeah.
And viewer discretion be advised. While you may not see the bird get smoked, there's some carnage. Let's check it out.
The reason we stopped using 3.5 is right here.
Yeah. So what happened was, as he was looking for the bird, the camera fell over. So he had it mounted kind of weirdly on the line. So the camera moved over to where you couldn't see the bird anyway. So, but man,
Yeah, this is a solo hunt.
solo hunt. But it's hard. It's hard. You see the moving the camera and
Hey, if
everything.
anybody wants to throw in them good cameras to me, you let me know. I'll be right here to take you with me one good time.
That's right. But look at the feathers, man. Oh, that 3.5 was
Woo!
damaged him, boy. Damaged him real good.
Wasn't really fair.
So, right now,
Really fair.
so this next video is actually one of my favorites. Even still today, it's one of my favorites. Now, yes, I filmed it, but the way that they called this bird in, and the patience he had with this bird, and the beautiful fan, it seemed like all the stars aligned for this next video.
Yeah.
And it was just absolutely
It was
amazing.
meant to be right here.
It was. And so let's here we go.
True matrimony right here. You listen, Dale was trying to tell me where I should shoot this bird at.
Trying to tell the goat what to do. Yeah, that works out for you, let me tell you. Look at that, man. That's something out of a picture.
Alright.
You said you just wait for the head to clear. It's gone.
I'm just trying to get him clear.
Look at that thing, man. That's a big bird.
I didn't want to mess that body up.
Huge bird. Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess that body. He was close enough. Some perfect. He's using the Turkey Thug 870 red dot. He was good, clean enough. I thought, here it is. Just let him have it.
Oh,
He
that's-
ate it.
Oh, he every bit of it.
He
man.
wanted
that
it.
head right
He ate
back.
him.
Yeah, we ate it.
it.
That's in one of the cooking videos.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that was it for 2021, and then 2022 was a decent year. I mean, it wasn't all bad, but it wasn't a whole lot of videos for it.
No, that was a hard year.
That was a hard year.
Because you and I doubled down on those two little jakes, but there's no video because it happened like that.
Yeah, we walked
Yeah.
right into the blind and sat down, and I literally did not even get the breakfast burritos open.
No.
And he looks up, he goes,
There they are.
and there were probably some 4-inch beers.
So,
Yeah.
so
And
Jake
it's the
Tom
first
Tom-
time with the Adonis with me and me bringing him into this world. You know, it has been very new for him, and he's taken to it like a fish to water, even in the fishing videos. So it happened fast, and I thought, oh my God, I could see beers, and I thought, what better chance to at least double down
Mhm.
with one of my youngest proteges. You know,
Oh, that's
get him
nice.
out there. And, make
I
that
can
happen.
vouch for that, man. But yeah, doubling down is...
We'll have to look for that one. I know some pictures.
I got pictures.
Yeah, we'll have
I'll
to.
send you some pictures to throw in.
All right, so going to 2022 there again, it was kind of a rough year for us. With this next one, were you guys weren't stationary, like in the blind?
No,
You guys
we were
walking
actually,
around?
we had came from the blind and we were going to ease on down the new parchment of the property we had just
We had just
acquired.
clear, right?
And they cleared it out and it was fall hunt and I said, let's just go. Let's go. You know, it's hard in the fall. Birds don't make a lot of noise at all. You can
Mostly
learn.
just a squirrel hunt. It was like
It was a
turkeys
squirrel
open. Like
Yes.
if we see a turkey, we'll take a turkey.
Do it, yeah,
But we ain't gonna see
And-
nothing.
Luckily, once again,
So obviously you guys will see here in a second when they sit down. Who saw the turkeys on the field on the road first?
we were walking down the road and I saw them down the road. I said, there they are. Back up,
Yeah.
back up, back up. So we came back up about 25 yards and tucked over into this grass that you see.
Okay. Now you guys had, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had a game camera on that new pat that was made. So did you have an idea that the cotton birds were already there?
No.
No.
That nothing, or they were coming through that area, just
I
happened to see them?
saw a turkey feather on that road right where we sat a year prior. That's it.
That's
That
all the
was
indication.
it.
That was
That was it.
That's
That's
awesome.
you know, that's new habitat area because they had cleared a lot of our property out on logging in, and we had been working soybean, sunflower, Oliver, and that first cut going to 6. I sowed that whole area very heavy,
Mhm.
and it worked. The weather was really good, and then we had a dry year that year, and it dried up a lot. But I believe that's why I got a good standing of birds up here is because of the habitat.
Because of the habitat. So at this point, guys, so they've seen the turkeys coming down the road. Dave and Jersey saw it. They tucked into this little tall grass. I'm not sure what that stuff's called, but it's been there forever as far as I know. But this is what happened.
Oh, not waiting.
Cut him through that brush.
Oh man.
There were 3 of them.
Oh, Larry Curly. Curly got smoked.
Curly got
Well,
smoked.
old Larry Curly,
Well,
3 birds. You got to get my
that's
name
it.
right.
No, okay. So what were you swinging? That rocked you back pretty good.
That was a
Yeah,
3.5.
yeah,
I don't shoot him anymore. I think that was my last one I shot after that. This year I'm gonna run a 20 gauge.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna scale down this year. I got a H&R topper, 3-inch 20 gauge, and I'm gonna run this year. See
Oh, that's
how
gonna
it
be
goes.
nice. Now that topper doesn't have a choke, does it?
No,
That's the standard full.
standard full.
Standard full. That's not bad. For those of you that may not know, most turkeys' chokes are either an extra full or an extra full. So basically, what he's saying is that he's kind of creating a handicap for himself by using not only a 20 gauge, but using a full choke. So it's the spread for an extra full will be a lot tighter than a regular full. So it really means that he's got to bring those birds in quite close. Now, true story. Now with the one we just watched, from where you were to where that bird was, guesstimate yardage. Well, I mean, now obviously this is
40 maybe?
40 yards.
Because they came up the road where Dave was sitting, and Adonis was sitting, he could see around, and I just happened to see him through that first one come running on up. 'cause
Oh, I
just
think
did
they
a
were
bird
like
and a kid.
25. I think that camera angle is a little.
Man, come on, it's my story.
He
man.
said, the fish was this
Holy
big.
cow, how
The
he gonna
fish
sit
was
there and
this
time
big.
in? I called every bird he's killed just about, but I got
The
you
fish
said,
was
no,
this
dude, that
big."
bird was on your hat.
That's he said that. He
He
basically.
said on your head.
That ain't the only
You
bird to
petted that
put it
bird.
through.
You petted
Okay, okay. So guys, that's actually a beautiful segue to this next clip. So
that.
Dave,
Yeah, let's
got
watch this clip.
hold on, we got you. So Dave says that last one was 40 yards. Jersey says 25 yards. Let's look. We got us a little bit of a footage here about how Jersey ranges turkeys. Check it out. So you guys see that miss? You saw the pattern, right? That actually ranged at 75 yards. So 75 yard shot to
Somebody
some
ain't
turkeys.
just colorblind, they depth perception blind.
Hey, who hasn't been hunting and's been humbled by their experience? Hasn't hunted long enough.
Yeah.
Because we all three of us and everybody that I know that's hunted for a while has had that humbling moment that stopped and said, hey, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing because one, respect for the animal, which we all do.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing for
Want
us.
to clean.
That's why we have all the gun tech videos that we have, is because we want the best shot, clean shot that we can get. And we hold ourselves to a pretty high standard. So Jersey is actually an amazing sport for being okay with us showing this.
I
because,
mean,
you know,
Well, it
it
happened.
is.
It happened.
it happened.
It
It's already on
happens.
video.
And I recorded it.
I ain't got the ego to say it didn't. I mean, no, it's on video.
But that's really it, guys. So for those of you guys that hear people talking about I don't miss and I'm this and I'm that,
I do.
you know, hey,
I have.
pride cometh before a fall. So
I catch 100 fish every time I go fishing
every
too,
time
right?
I go
Every
fishing,
time.
every time.
Caught the whole lake, baby.
So that was actually the last part of our 2022 season.
Now DJ's gonna get on me again in the start of 2020.
You know, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's kind of
You're gonna
those
start
things.
23 on the band.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think what's fixing to happen is Jersey's worried about my brother. So in this, to kind of lay this out, my brother is now first time hunting in this clip. So just like Jersey did in the very first of this video, now my brother's coming out. Never hunted turkeys before, not to actually hunt turkey. He corrected me on this the other day. I was talking to him. He actually shot a turkey during bow season a couple years back because he pinned the bird down to the ground.
About 6 years ago.
Well,
over
yeah,
at
it's
the
been a
nursery,
while. It's been there back to
where the
nursery.
birthplace of Suburban
Hunt
actually
really started. That's
yeah.
right. That's right. So he corrected when I said his first bird. He's like, "Well, I shot a turkey before." Well, he shot a turkey out of a deer stand and pinned her to the ground with a bow. So I stand corrected or stick corrected. This was not his first turkey ever, but this was his first actual turkey hunting, shooting a turkey gobbler with the company. That's true because that was a hen back then, which they since have gotten rid of us being able to shoot hens.
Yeah, that was
But
like
that's been a long
I
while
wonder
ago.
what you think, because we've been doing
We've
this
been
for
running
15
the
years.
suburban hunt idea. I found the footage of it. We'll have to do that video one time. That's back in 2012.
Yeah.
We've been doing we've had this in the back of our minds for over 10 years before we started.
Yeah.
It's over 12 now, but I mean it's been a long way coming. But anyhow, so Devin's in the blind, and now Jersey, as a somewhat experienced hunter, is now in that scenario where he's got a newbie right next to him trying to shoot a bird right there. So for that first initial shot, I gotta give him some credit. It's the ones that follow up that kind of negate that. Let's check it out. So just so you guys know, Jersey's on the left, my brother is Devin's on the right.
Oh, you know who's sitting where.
I know. Here we go. There he goes. Wait, come back. Look at it.
He ducked. He ducked. You see him duck? Oh, he ducked again.
Yeah. He said, "I'm out. I'm gone, baby. I'm gone, baby."
Yeah, it was.
Oh. Now this was just a Jake, but the smile on Devin's face says everything. I mean, it absolutely does.
If you haven't experienced it, it's a fun experience. It really is.
Oh, it is. Because you never know what's going to happen.
Well, it happens so fast, and the shenanigans never end.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh.
That happened.
So there again, guys, up in the top of the videos, each one of these clips you see, we're going to be having the links to each one of these videos. Go back and watch the whole videos because there's segments inside there that are hilarious.
Something back here. I don't see it, but I was just standing there taking a tea. I just looked, I was like, oh, that feels good out here. Oh shit, it's a turkey.
So that was what, 45 minutes, an hour? I mean, that was quite a bit long before that.
Long enough to make you quit.
So Dave, so Dave sees this turkey out there, which he's telling us about, and little did I know that very bird would be out in the field a little bit later.
Flogging my
But
decoy.
just beating the crap out of it. That poor decoy.
I'm telling you.
That poor decoy.
It's been the best.
But check this out though. This is, like I said, probably about an hour or so later. Got Jersey on the camera there. Oh.
Dude, that guy came out of nowhere. Oh my god. that's your big. I think that's your
I think
biggest
that's
today.
the biggest one today. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's yeah.
Another 8, 9.
Yeah. Mike's been getting after
He's
it.
been flogging. He's been fighting too.
Fighting.
Man, look at that.
Now, as I mentioned before, Dave, actually, you got one the day before.
Yes.
So it lined up that we could get you got on that bird, and then Sunday was our turn. So that's what happened when the guy's calling. Kind of let him have first poke with the bird, right? Because Lord knows we can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
We getting there, slowly but surely. So this is actually the day prior when Dave makes it happen.
Yes.
So this was actually this is the this fall, right? I believe it was the fall of 2020.
Spring.
Was it
23.
spring this one?
Mm-hmm.
Was it spring?
Yeah, these are all spring
So
turkeys.
did we not get any in the fall then?
Nope.
Fall
Not
of
this
20?
year.
Not
23?
Not 23 fall. It didn't.
23. So wow. So it really
I
was.
tried, but we
It
didn't.
was really a hard season.
Yeah. Well,
So-
when you work and you raise children, we've always talked about this. Talk about it in every video. We're just working men.
Mhm.
We're just average poor boys having a wonderful good time. We make poor look good because we have a wonderful good time, and we love what we do. And it's just a part of teaching and showing and giving to others who never would have thought they could ever have it.
That's right.
And I am pretty sure I saw every turkey in the woods during deer season. Out of turkey
I
season.
did. That's a
But
whole
you know,
that's a whole podcast by itself. Do turkeys and deer on the calendar?
Well, I think
There's
they-
times where I swear to the Lord, it's just deer, opening day, poof,
gone.
just gone.
Well, you go, you
Just
see a
gone.
million squirrels. You go hunt during squirrel season. You don't see any
No
squirrels.
squirrels.
You'll see a
That's the
giraffe,
other thing is, can
two
they?
gazelles, probably a rhino run through the damn Tennessee woods. I don't know, but I never see squirrels when I go squirrel hunting.
So maybe they know the gun. Is that it? Maybe.
No, they know.
Maybe they see
They know.
They
I'm
know
coming.
it.
Smell
They
that
know. Oh,
in the
it's like, Dave's coming. Get out.
They're
Get
like
out.
this. Like, hey, you smell that? That's fear.
That's bro. All right, here we go. So this was the last hunt that we had, a successful
Yeah.
hunt, 2023.
This bird we heard gobble way back in the back.
Yeah.
And he had been 500 yards. And we heard him early, and then we heard him after that, and it took him forever to come out onto the dance floor right here.
And he's by himself. He ain't got
Yeah, and he see, now we had a hen up there.
Oh,
but
there
he
is.
sees
I
that?
see her. Yeah, back in. That was a live
He
hen.
didn't care about that, and he just
He saw that jay.
Well,
That's protecting order. You know, that's what they're doing. They know what he's been doing. He's like, oh, he's out here with her. That little buddy here's going to get some of it.
Off with his head, boy.
that's what he's worried about. He's stopping him. Okay.
That's where spray painting, clear
So-
coating your decoys helps out. Bring that red out a lot.
Bring that
it
red,
really helps
okay.
Get you
out.
a good decoy, get you some clear spray, and spray your decoys. Any cheap ones, I've got cheap ones, I've got good ones, but I spray them all with clear coat, and it
To make that shine. Make that shine.
really makes a difference. That's a secret right there. A lot of people
Helps
don't
them
know.
So for those of us that don't have a lot of money to be blowing on blinds, if you had to choose two, now granted we know there's a whole bunch of different brands out there, stuff like that, but just say two. If we had to pick two, what are we going
For decoys,
for decoys for turkey?
for me, I've been hunting long enough, and you get what you pay for. Buy a real good Jake, and I like Avion or the Hoogden, but they make so many new ones out there
You're right,
nowadays.
there's a lot.
Some of them are a little too gimmicky for me because they'll have like the feathers look kind of real, but it's felt, but that's not shiny to me. The shiny is the key
The
to
shiny
these
is the
birds.
key.
It really is. Take you a cheap. They'll get you one of them cheap Walmart decoys like
Yeah,
right there.
Walmart, Academy's got them, yeah.
And just take you some clear coat. This one's not clear coated. I'll show you on another one. But you just take that clear coat, hit it, they'll come to that. They
Okay.
love that shiny.
And those are the $5 phone ones. Yes,
Yes,
they ain't but like $5.
Yes, and then
And
you
they
get,
come in a pack of 3 for 10 maybe.
that's like an Avion.
That's a good one right there. That's good.
But
I see the shine. You
I
can see the
clear
shine
coated
there.
her. And she's super shiny. She's
Very
modified. I had to glue a stick in her because the old stick's broke, but she works.
Absolutely.
She better for that price.
So okay. So you had mentioned the Jake before, and then now you're showing us the hen. So is that what you're saying? That's the two. Get you a decent Jake and a decent hen.
yes. I would only run 2 decoys every.
Okay. So I've seen a lot
I'd
of
spend more money on the Jake decoy than the hen.
Than the hen?
Yes.
So
yes.
so if you really have to put the money in there, put
Yeah.
it on the Jake.
I with the Jake.
Now I've seen multiple hen positions. Now most jakes are kind of standing up tall with the.
I just like a feeder hen.
So okay.
You know, just get her with her head kind of bucked down and just set her out there and find you one that's got a really open bottom on the bottom of the decoys and a skinny stick because it lets the decoy.
So you get the
around.
movement.
Yeah,
so the
wind
shiny
blowing.
and the wind blowing movement. Okay. All right. So more money on the jake. Make sure you get a nice good jake.
Good colorful
standing
jake, the
jake.
blues and the reds and the whites
And
on
then a
his
feeding
head.
hen.
And then a feed.
A feed hen. Okay. Because I've seen a couple that are laying down. You know.
I have a
they're
laying
really-
hen. I've used her, but I've never really had a lot of luck with her. Because I've had these decoys for years now, and I've used them all. And I just cannot just say enough. Early season, put that jake out there and let him run with it, and put your one hen, and that's all you need.
Watch
And just
it,
just
too.
speak hen. Never try to do a gobble. If you want to go do one, wait till you hear a gobble, do one gobble, and don't do another gobble.
Don't do another job. All right.
Because turkey are the type, they're like, I heard him over there. I wonder if he's still there. I'm going to go see if he's there. They have that
And
curious.
if he doesn't hear you again, he's still got that nagging feeling to go find
Yes,
it.
yes.
Okay. So there you go. There you have it. So a good jake and then a feeding hen at a bare minimum.
Yeah.
At a bare minimum. Now, this is actually going to be one of the topics for our podcast coming up. Is going to be in-depth decoys. So how to take your decoy? Can you make like the one you just picked up? What to spray? Show how this is how we do it. This is what makes that good. If that's all you can afford, because again, poor boys making poor look good, right? You don't need that.
You don't.
Get a flex tone, dude. Go
Right,
Walmart,
go
get a
to Walmart.
$50 flex tone.
Decoys have come a long
They
way.
really,
You
really,
get a $50 flex
And
tone.
we buy all of our
3D,
stuff out of season.
you know.
As soon as
Oh,
turkey
that's the
season's
best.
over with, I'm up there buying cheap turkey decoys,
But you guys know us. We'll sit here and talk turkey all day.
All day.
Because this video can't be an hour long. But so we're gonna finish up here with this outro on that video. But again, guys, stay tuned with us for future podcast videos. We're gonna be digging into the details of what decoy, why decoy.
Yeah.
And we can maybe call it that. What decoy, why decoy.
Yeah.
To get into it, because that matters. If you can't get them on the dance floor, even for those of you, myself, I'm not an awesome caller. I can work a diaphragm a little bit, but I prefer the pot and pay because I just haven't quite put the time in for the diaphragm.
Well, Bo, he talks about it too. He'll use a box and a call. I've used my pot and my call.
Switch
I've
them
had
up.
a box, a pot, and my call, and you can kind of work them together like birds cutting together and all,
Right.
because it gives you. They know the different tones. They know a mouth call from a box, and they'll hear two different birds. Oh, they're over cutting up and fighting or whatever. So it's good to have.
That's good. And again, we'll have another podcast there with the different calls and what to look for, because there are so many. Anybody that's been out there with us to the Wild Turkey Foundation convention,
Oh
man, there are so many booths, and to me they look the same.
isn't it, Dixie?
Man, it's the same.
But they do look all the same.
They
It's like,
really
what's
do.
the
It's like,
difference
what's the
between
difference?
that one
And
and that
we
one?
can
and
get
the
into
other one?
we can get into those more, later down the road.
Yeah.
But guys, definitely appreciate you guys hanging with us. If you guys have stuck with us this far, thank you so much from the bottom of all of our hearts. Thank you so much. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. That would be a big help to us. Hit that like button so that way the YouTube algorithm is forced to push this out to more and more people. And then do me a favor, as I've said in all the videos, comment down below. Let us know what you think about this video. And if you got, what do you want to see on other videos? Turkey season's here. If you're watching this, it is turkey season opener right now. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen.
Another fun season.
Yeah, another great season. It's put a lot of work in, guys.
Goes by fast,
These
like
two
everything
guys put a
else.
lot of work in there. So again, from Suburban Hunt 365, I'm DJ. Come on, who we got?
This is Donna.
Jersey.
There we
This
go.
is Donna.
Come
She
on.
know who I am. Big Dave DT.
That's it.
T-Boat Salimoni, we're making you jealous. We love you, so stay on the boat.
We do. So hey guys, enjoy this outro for what was the last of the hunts from last year.
Yep. And get ready for 24.
24,
Woo!
baby. Here we go. Enjoy
All right.
the outro, guys. We'll see you next time.
Here it is, Suburban Hunt 365. The man, the myth, the legend. I did it again. Hard hunt this year already, we know it. It's just good to stay patient. Stay patient. It got a little hot on us, but we stuck it out. He never yammered but one time. Twice. He was way back here. And then we waited about a good 45 minutes or better, and then all of a sudden he just yammered loud. And we're like, well, I'll be doggone, he came. So it's good to be on the board. Wish all these other guys some luck. We ain't done. It's just day one. I'm in the book to help these other fellas get some. There it is. Once again. Ooh. Ooh, there it is.